When we discuss depression, a lot of emphasis is placed on how it affects our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So much so that it's simple to overlook the potential significant effects on the remainder of the body. An estimated 16 million adults in the U.S., or roughly 7% of the population, report having experienced at least one major depressive episode in a given year. There are many more serious consequences associated with this illness than just sadness, loss, or guilt. Actually, there are several signs that can indicate depression, and we'll tell you about them in today's video. See the video to learn about everything from heart issues to inflammation to altered appetite, headaches, sleep issues, and more. Weariness. Weariness. Individuals who are depressed frequently lament their almost total lack of energy. They feel physically exhausted as well as fuzzy in their minds. Although the exact cause of fatigue as a symptom of depression is unknown, it is a significant physical manifestation. You might be able to get over your fatigue by going for a quick walk in the sunshine and some vitamin D, as it has been linked to depression. Which one of your activities wears you out the most? Tell us right away in the comments box below. Inexplicable pain. Inexplicable aches. Depression symptoms include inexplicable back discomfort and persistent headaches. Because the neurotransmitters that carry pain signals to the brain are also involved in mood regulation, it could result in pain. In order to treat depression holistically, these pain concerns must be addressed. Certain antidepressants have dual effects on mood and pain. Issues with sleep. Issues with sleep. Sleep disturbance is one of the typical indicators of depression. You may experience insomnia, waking up in the middle of the night and wanting to nap in the afternoon, or you may sleep 10 to 12 hours every night. Either way, everything takes an enormous amount of work. Aging-related alterations in sleep patterns are common. For instance, you often sleep in 4-hour blocks rather than an 8-hour one and get up sooner. Depression frequently causes trouble falling asleep, staying asleep, or receiving restorative sleep. As is the sensation of constantly needing to sleep and of never feeling fully refreshed even after sleeping for over 10 hours a day. The worse. Your body can't heal itself if you don't get enough sleep, which lowers your immunity and increases your susceptibility to illness. Furthermore, although sadness exacerbates sleep issues themselves can precipitate or exacerbate depression. Compromised immune response. Weakened immune system. Serious immune system problems can be brought on by depression. Stress hormone levels are frequently higher in depressed people. They lead to inflammation, which sets off an immunological reaction. Your body may grow less capable of fending off infections and viruses if your immune system is consistently reacting to high stress hormone levels. You might wish to take preventative measures, such as getting vaccinated against the flu or washing your hands regularly, if you have been diagnosed with depression. Gastroenterological issues. Gastrointestinal issues, constipation, diarrhea, bloating, nausea, and other stomach issues are common in people who are depressed. Serotonin, a neurotransmitter found in the brain and intestines, is one reason that could apply. Although the brain chemical is thought to aid in mood regulation and has been associated with sadness, researchers have also discovered that it is important for sustaining digestive function. The stomach produces and stores the majority of the serotonin in the body. The relationship between the gut and the brain is of great interest to researchers because it may shed light on the mutual influences between digestive and mental health. Apart from serotonin, microorganisms present in the digestive tract are being investigated as possible associations with mood and immunity, two aspects that are connected to depression. Still interested? Don't forget to click the subscribe button to receive all of our amazing bestie content and join our millions of followers. Headache. Another symptom of depression that is closely related is headaches. Folks frequently. People with headaches report having dull headaches both at night and in the morning. These headaches are probably tension headaches, which originate from straining the muscles in your scalp and neck. Why does this happen? Individuals who are depressed frequently tense up this particular muscle group unconsciously and end up with a headache. Psychomotor symptoms. Symptoms that cause a person to feel as though their normal tempo of movement is slower than usual are referred to as psychomotor symptoms. For instance, some depressed individuals feel as though their movements are heavy and that their thinking are slow. On the other end of the range, some people have symptoms. They could complain that they can't sit still, or express restlessness, agitation, and fidgetiness. They might mentally have unsettling or bothersome thoughts. Psychomotor symptoms increase in frequency with age, to some degree. Although depression is widespread in the elderly, it is not a typical aspect of aging. Because of this, psychomotor alterations could indicate depression rather than being a normal aspect of aging. Changes in appetite and weight. Changes in appetite and weight. Depression on its own might cause a person to feel as though they are eating more or less than usual. Individuals experiencing depression may claim to have either gained or lost weight naturally. Emotional eating, or the practice of utilizing food as a self-medication for depressive symptoms, is one contributing reason. Over time, these actions may result in weight increase. Depression may arise in overweight or obese people due to altered self-perception, related health issues, and a stigma attached to their weight. Losing weight might also be brought on by depression. Meal preparation is challenging when there is a loss of appetite, low energy, and motivation. Individuals with eating disorders, including anorexia, frequently suffer from depression or other mental health conditions. Extreme weight loss brought on by eating disorders can result in a wide range of health issues. According to a number of research, depression may get worse due to starvation. Individuals who experience malnourishment due to many factors, including age, cancer, or poverty, are also susceptible to depression linked to malnourishment. An additional adverse effect of antidepressants is changes in appetite. Chronic health issues getting worse. Deteriorating long-term medical conditions. Depression may make the symptoms of any chronic health condition worse for those who already have them. Depression doesn't help. Chronic illnesses can already feel unpleasant and isolating. A depressed individual may also find it difficult to adhere to their treatment plan, which can exacerbate their symptoms. Maintaining mental wellness may enhance physical well-being and facilitate the management of a chronic illness. Inflammation. Studies show that long-term stress and depression. Inflammation can alter the immune system and is associated with other inflammations. It also raises the possibility that persistent inflammation is the cause of depression. IBS, type 2 diabetes, and arthritis are examples of autoimmune diseases or inflammatory ailments that are more common in people with depression. It's unclear, though, if inflammation causes depression or vice versa. Your body may become inflammatory as a result of eating. View the video, 11 Surprising Foods That Cause Inflammation, to learn more about these kinds of foods. Let's get back to the topic of the unexpected physical effects of depression. Chest ache. Chest ache. To rule out heart attacks and other serious diseases, it is crucial that you get checked out right away if you are feeling any form of chest pain. However, there is a connection between depression and chest pain. It seems odd, but for good cause. Anxiety and panic attacks are commonly associated with depression and are felt mostly in the chest. According to studies, depression is one of the more prevalent causes of chest pain. Heart issues. Major depression and heart disease have long been linked, both as causes and effects of each other. Depression is a common reaction to a heart attack. Elevated levels of inflammatory chemicals have been linked directly to heart disease in people with depression. They also result in changes to blood platelets, which are blood cells necessary for clotting. Heart function is hampered by the stress-related chemicals that negatively impact brain function. According to a recent study, those who had 4 or more depressive symptoms had a 20% higher risk of cardiovascular events and death than those who did not. Individuals who are depressed may experience stress frequently or for extended periods of time. Chronic stress has been found to contribute to high blood pressure, albeit it's not the only cause. Particularly long-term stress has been connected to higher blood pressure. Consequently, a person's risk of heart disease, which includes heart attacks and strokes, is raised by hypertension. A rising amount of studies indicates that depression and cardiovascular disease are related, leading many academics to conclude that depression is a risk factor. Depression is a severe condition that can have a devastating effect on both your health and psyche. The greatest strategies to combat it are to make sure you eat healthily and get regular exercise. Watch this video to find out more. 7 foods you should eat or avoid if you're having depression. Or 8 happy-making activities to help fight depression. For the greatest effects, watch one or both of these videos. Which physical consequence of depression bothers you the most? Tell us in the comments section below.